this is going to be a reading for Cancer. In this reading, we've seen a very powerful shift happening inside of you and reflecting around you as well. A perception change which will take you to a very happy ending. Let's start with your reading, Cancer. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your situation. Also, don't forget that the energies do go both ways. Therefore, feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonate with your own personal situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you and the upcoming events for you. Okay. Oof, Cancer. This is definitely an important one for you. With the Seven of Wands right here, the first card that fell on the table, I definitely see right away that you are ready to fight. You are ready to stand up for the things that are important for you, for the expectations and goals that you have, without having to please the people around you anymore, without having to please maybe someone in particular who instead always made it very hard for you to get what you truly wanted. And so right here we see exactly that with the Queen of Swords and the Devil right here. You are telling it like it is, Cancer. You find yourself just not tolerating people's BS anymore. You are getting into a mindset where every time something or someone is bringing you drama or general struggle, you are going to reject it. You're not going to play people's games anymore, trying, to please them, as we were saying, and make them happy. This energy comes also from a potential change in circumstances around you. You might be more independent. You might become more independent, whether emotionally or even on a more material level. This is the type of energy that makes you quit your job or that makes you break out of a toxic cycle with someone who doesn't even deserve 1% of you. I think Leo had a similar reading in this regard, so make sure to check that out as well in order to get the full picture. But overall here, what I'm seeing is that you're not waiting for life to happen anymore. You are going out there and getting what you want unapologetically. I'm not going to wait, not anymore. And with the Devil showing up, you might decide that now it's just time to have fun. You've been trying to control your instincts, control your need for gratification and more material things. But right now, you are thinking, what am I waiting for? What am I doing this for? Who am I doing this for? Especially if you are in a situation where you are the only one waiting while the other person is having fun, doing their thing. You are really wondering here, what am I doing with my life? Why do I always have to be the bigger person here? Enough. You're not wanting to think long term for the time being. Right now, all you want to do is just having fun. And it's fine. Forget about people and situations that feel like chores right now. No more of that. You're taking control of your time, your focus. You're not letting someone redirect your energy anymore, because it used to be like that. Not anymore. You are being You're being you, and that is one of the most beautiful things that you can ever do, Cancer. You're going to feel free, and I'm going to tell you already that once you jump on that train, it's going to be very hard to come back. You are discovering a new side of you, and you're going to love it regardless of what the people around you are going to think. Now, Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and then Hierophant. This is looking good because, first of all, this is very powerful energy, these three cards together. But overall, right here, we see that this is going to be the fun part for you. Right here, we see the Two of Cups transitioning into a Two of Swords, and I am really loving it. Although the person you are dealing with probably is not gonna love it as much. Right here, we see that you are taking this connection, this romantic and definitely very emotional connection, and forcing it into some sort of evolution. What do I mean by that? It's not enough anymore for this connection to be romantic, to be entertaining. You want answers. You want to have a clear vision of what this is going to be in the future in order to decide if you're going to stick around or not. Yes, this person really has your heart, but they won't have it for long if they don't decide what to do here. Perhaps things have changed in between the two of you, or there has been an argument and this person is not fighting hard enough anymore. They are definitely doing something that makes it impossible for you to understand how this relationship is going to evolve in the future. And as we were saying earlier, you are done with these sorts of situations. You are really looking at this person telling them, if you're not going to make a decision, I'm going to make it for you. This is definitely some sort of out that you're doing right here. You know, what I can say about Cancers is that you guys are not quitters. Definitely you're not quitters. But you will leave if your person won't give you any other chance. And so you are patient and willing to work hard to make something work. But we see how that avoiding conflict and trying to make sacrifices eventually has to take you somewhere. Once you realize that the other person is not doing the same, then it's game over. And so right here, obviously, if you are cross-watching, if you're trying to understand what your Cancer is going through, you better get your shit together, because obviously this Cancer is about to leave unless you give them a good reason why to stay. With the Hierophant, you, Cancer, are probably wanting to settle down right now, wanting to do things that will have a positive repercussion on your long-term future as well. You're just tired of playing games and want a more traditional type of connection. And in the meantime, if this is not a possibility, then you'll have fun and sleep with anyone you like, yes. But this is at the base of your goals right now. And it's something that eventually, as we see here, it's actually going to show up as long as you stand up for what you want. Now, my God, Judgment and Seven of Pentacles. You have to understand that these types of shift have major repercussions on your environment and all the events in it as well. This shift was like an explosion or like a big rock falling into a lake. And now the ripples are expanding, reshuffling everything around you. There is something right here that has been initiated by you, which you won't be aware about for another few weeks or even months maybe, but that at some point is going to show up into your life and revolutionize everything once for all. You have been brave, Cancer, by standing up for what's right. You have taken a risk by rejecting everything that maybe gave you some sort of balance and stability, but that didn't make you happy anymore. And so with Judgment, we have love at first sight. either with someone new or with the past person when seeing them again after some time spent apart. We will look into the details, but what you have done here is going to change everything for the better. Someone is making adjustments, real ones, and eventually is going to come back to stay. No more of the blaming game, just taking responsibilities for their own actions and fixing what needs to be fixed. You know, with this Seven of Pentacles as well, you have a big achievement ahead of you. A victory which is going to make you feel victorious. No need to do work anymore with this card. You have worked hard enough. You have fought hard enough. Time to sit back and let the other person take care of the rest. This energy also talks about long-term view, and we know that what's going to happen next from this moment forward can potentially go straight into your foundation and be in your life for the years to come. And so let's look into this Judgment card and see what this person is about to do. I want to see if this change of heart is going to be something temporary or permanent. I want to see what you should expect from them in the near future and if you should really trust them at this point. How would this connection evolve in the distant future? Is it going to be another waste of time for you? Or is it going to finally be something that meets your expectations and your needs? Let's look into it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Cancer, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. Look at these beautiful cards, these beautiful energies, bridging us from the current situation to the upcoming events. This is absolutely beautiful. I love to see the Three of Cups right next to Judgment, to Justice, because this is talking about a very well-deserved emotional reward. This is how the actions that are taken now are going to impact the years to come for you. And obviously, this is something that needs to be celebrated. This is something very romantic that maybe you have been wanting to see for a long time and that you couldn't see because obviously this person wasn't ready to do this at all. So with that Judgment energy, as we were saying, we see someone who is just going to be responsible, be more responsible and more accountable for their own actions, and who right now is coming in to stay. There has been a time where the two of you have been apart, but now I see a redo. I see something starting again and being as strong as ever. But we need to understand if this person is just missing you, therefore saying that they have changed, or if they actually have changed. How are they going to come in, and how this overall connection is going to evolve in the future if you were to give it a chance. First of all, let's clarify that Judgment and see what you should expect from this person at this moment in time. Okay. All right, we have a very specific message, and it doesn't happen often that I hear these specific messages, but in this case, it's clear, and it's really going to put a big smile on your face. Right here, Cancer, what